We are here at the iconic TAT restaurant on Columbus' east side. And I'm here with Jeff Kirkbride, Michelle Korova, Marianne Kirkbride. First of all, tell me a little bit about the history of the restaurant.
Well, my grandfather started it back in 1929 over on Goodale Street in Flytown. With the expansion of the highway, I think it was in the 30s or 40s, he moved to Hampton and Main Street. And that was really, that's the beginning of our restaurant. And then my parents started it back in 1955. They opened up their first one on Broad and James. And then their second one was on Beechwood and Livingston in 1962. And then in 1980, we came here and they closed the other two restaurants eventually. And we just have this one standing with a party room and a dining room. And that was enough for us.
So I see you got pictures up here. You've got pictures of
Papa Pete.
Papa Pete. Tell me about Papa Pete.
Well, I'm going to go with a legendary story that his son had told us. Jimmy had told us about his father, and it was many years ago. But they would have cards. They would play cards. There would be a group of 5 to 10 folks, and they'd play for 3 or 4 days at a time. And during this time, Pete would throw on a apron and he would make sandwiches. He would whip up spaghetti and in the old-fashioned way, and all the folks that were playing cards say, "Hey, Pete, you should think about opening a restaurant, someday, because it's your food's really good. You should think about doing it." So the story goes is that's how this originated. Where the restaurant came from was from card playing days, from many years ago.
Tell me what TAT stands for.
Well, what he always told us when we were growing up, one of the stories was when his father, our Grandpa Pete, had his restaurant on Goodale. He said that the flight pattern would go, the old TWA, that's what we were named after, Transatlantic Transportation, would fly over his restaurant to the airport. Okay. And he looked up and he said he saw that plane all the time, and that's what he decided to name it.
Dad was a big part of this whole thing. Your father was a big part of it. Talk to me a little bit about him.
He never wanted to be in the restaurant business. He wanted to be in the funeral business. That's one thing I'll tell you about him.
And a fireman. He wanted to be a fireman also. Mm-hmm.
But his dad wanted him to be in the restaurant business, and he actually got a scholarship, a full ride to Notre Dame to play football. And he was there for a very small amount of time, and then his dad got sick. So he came back home to help his dad with the restaurant, and he's been in the restaurant business ever since. He was just a hardworking, and when we were little, we never got to see him because he was always over here. He was just such a hardworking guy, 24/7, and he loved it though. It's not like he had to, he just loved being here.
Well, he ruled. What he said went.
Yeah.
He liked it a specific way, and it was his way or no way, and that's kind of how.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's kind of what we miss, not having him, looking over everybody right now. But we try to keep it the same way as when he was here.
And we've said all along, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. From food to the way we treat the customer to that we care about this business, and so the customer does realize we appreciate them being here. That's who he was, and that's who he is, and that's what this is. This restaurant is Jimmy Korova. Everyday people come in, they've been coming in for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and that's when you're a part of a good thing and the right thing.
So your dad did things in the community that kind of help people.
He was a great supporter of the community. He supported the schools, the churches, the homeless. He would hire people from halfway houses and give them a second chance. Jeff was talking to somebody that had recently came in here, an older gentleman, and he said if it wasn't for my dad, he wouldn't be where he was today because my dad hired him right out after he got out of prison.
Things that we had never heard is almost it's constant in our lives today. People will tell us, things that he had done for them or for their families or for the church. And it wasn't about the recognition for him.
The restaurant itself and the way that it's maintained and stayed the way that it was years ago, do you think that's what keeps your customers coming back, in addition to the good food that they can get when they come here?
Oh, yeah, I think it is. We're old school. I mean, as you can see, nothing has really changed in this place, and I think people like that. It's a step back in time when they come in here.
But what's signature dishes? I know you do pizzas, but you're not known just for pizzas. So talk to me about what's on the menu.
Well, this is our cook right here. She preps everything. I would say the special lasagna we're known for that. She makes our lasagna noodles. It's a homemade yellow egg noodle. Our homemade spaghetti is also homemade, and we're very well known for that. And our poor boy sandwich, which is Italian sub.
If Italian's not your thing, and this is an Italian-American restaurant, if you can't find something on this menu from a steak to fried chicken, to the pizza, to seafood, it's a pretty diverse menu. It's a large menu.
We've got a great restaurant here. We've got great history with the restaurant. Where do we go from here?
Oh, we're shooting for 100 years.
Okay.
We're at 93, shooting for 100 years. Yeah, and we're hoping to get some of our products out into the stores. So that's one thing that we're working on. Hopefully we can do it, but it's been a challenge.
I appreciate you taking the time talking to me about TAT Restaurant and the real meaning of what TAT stands for, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thank you.
Appreciate it.